Check, check, 1, 2 with the crew. 1, 2, 1, 2, ooh, with the crew.
Boom, 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 bam, bam. Hee haw, hee haw.
Get your room noise, and then we could get the intro. Get that out the way. Hop right into it.
So,
Welcome all to the Random Bull. You got me, Tyrick.
Yeah, Nigel, like always. You got me, Caddy K, a.k.a. Keith Wade. Ready to spark this blunt. Get this shit going.
oh, I just gotta send this message real quick.
Sending the messages while I talk about messages.
I'm so respectful.
What y'all niggas thinking about this riot and shit? I think we kind of grazed on it last weekend because it happened the day before the last show, but things intensified over the whole. I feel like they using George Floyd as the scapegoat, like for the reason to fuck shit up. You know what I mean? But you know, it was brewing over time.
I feel like there's two groups. One group is there for the cause of the injustice stuff, and another group is there to just for the destruction. And I mean, each group, the goal could be the same for each group, but just how they're going about it, just different ways.
Well, I mean, the three of us haven't been to any protests, so how do y'all feel? Because I'm just so immersed in my own life that I'm just
too busy. All the protests are going on during my work times, and it's like, yeah, I want to protest and stuff, but like if I can't pay one of my bills, are my fellow protesters gonna spot me that money?
They gonna be like, fuck the man, don't pay that shit.
And then when I'm homeless and don't got a car and all that shit, like, can I stay with one of them?
Would you want to though? What about you, Ty?
I haven't been to any protests. I don't know.
Okay.
I just,
You don't want to go to a protest and get your picture taken like everyone else?
No, I don't know. I just don't know what the end goal is. That's the problem with it for me is I'm just like, well, how do we know that? How do we know when it's done? How do we know when the goal's been reached?
Maybe they're waiting for some law to pass, but even so, motherfuckers gotta write it, then vote it in, or veto it, or whatever the hell. And we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah.
But everybody fucking up shit in their own neighborhood's not making a change, you know. I don't think you should go and fuck up everybody's shit, but, you know, you're gonna fuck up shit where you live. And I think we said it before, the people that were rioting in Albany, the Capitol building was a hop and a skip away from where they were rioting. So why not walk up the fucking block and go fuck up the city buildings instead of the buildings in the already shitty neighborhood?
It's like any person.
What are you doing?
Any person that went and was down near fucking the Times Union Center and was rioting and going crazy and doing all their shit down there, if it didn't cross your mind at any point while you were down there to be like, yo, why don't we go to where they actually make the laws at? Mm-hmm. Why don't we go to the plaza where all the buildings are? Why don't we go get those? If that didn't cross your mind, you're fucking retarded.
And guess what? Who's gonna have to fucking, if you think about it, who's gonna have to do the cleanup work? Usually blue collar people, you know, poorer people and colored people, minorities or whatever. Basically the guys who you're attacking to do the laws, like they not gonna clean the shit up.
So what do you think what do you think the defense is for people that are fucking up local businesses?
Oh, some people
like
just
that.
want the anarchy because the negative energy is contagious as a motherfucker. So it's just kind of like, you know, if y'all seen the episode of Boondocks where Riley was trying to say all you need to do is throw a chair in a room to create a nigga moment, and everybody just start wilding the fuck out. It's no different than, you know, you step on somebody Jordans that's fresh, that's viable, you're gonna get into a fight.
You know what I also think though it is?
You know, shit is crazy.
A lot of those people, I feel like a lot of those people want to be part of something, right?
You say
it's
that.
like they've probably been their whole life looking to be part of a group of people that we're all fighting for this cause. Like, yeah, we're moving towards this, and I have people that are thinking exactly like me, and we all believe in the same. People want that. And then some people found it in this, where it's like, oh, I can protest, and all these people are thinking the same stuff as me. We all talking the same talk. We're all doing the same stuff. I feel accepted in this. I enjoy doing this. I don't want it to stop. Because once it stops, then it's like you have to go back to your life.
Yeah.
Well, people forgot that there's still a pandemic going on, and they all mobbed up, so they saying Corona gonna increase because you're mobbed up with motherfuckers. You got the camaraderie with a dude, and you dapping him up, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, we fucking got these guys." Next thing you know, you're feeling fucking sick the next day. Like, damn, I don't feel so good.
I'm supporting from a distance.
That's how I feel too. For the right cause, you know what I'm saying? I would sure as hell like justice, but even after they like lock up officers or do whatever, it's not gonna stop the brutality. And I don't think the end goal is to stop the brutality. I think it's to do less of it. You know what I mean? But other than that, I had some family fun this weekend.
I mean, a lot of people out there just also there for those photo ops. And they're there for
They're trying to get some cred.
Yeah, just to be like, they're there to take a picture. They then say, yo, I was here. Look at me being here.
Right. Showing yourself doing something for the right cause. You know, it's kind of like our own personal billboards, since we don't have a advertising or PR
it's like
person behind
if you get, it's like right now, if you have a picture of yourself at a rally holding a sign that says I can't breathe or Black Lives Matter or no justice, no peace or something like that. If you have a picture like that on your social media of yourself, bro, you're like in the higher echelons of quote unquote woke people.
It's social currency.
Yeah, like it's like you just, oh yeah, look at me, I'm part of this, guys. Now accept me more, like me more, because I'm part of the issue. I'm part of this. I'm part of you. I'm with you guys on this. Look at me. I'm supporting the cause.
No, you're not.
And that's more. You're doing that for yourself. That's selfish.
I'm sure there are gonna be people who show up to George Floyd's funeral, Instagramming it up at like. Here for the cause.
Honestly, I think that was 2 days ago.
Oh yeah,
and they did Facebook Live it, of course, because I mean you can't really have a lot of people there, I guess, because COVID still. But they did Facebook Live it. But then like you had people, because it's like Facebook Live, any fucking person can go and look at it and watch. So you got people fucking in the comments saying racist shit still. Like it's just craziness. It's just fucking nuts, real fucking wild. Like. I'll say this: we have a person that we know who I don't want to give too many details on there just because like it's real easy to point it out who it is. Yeah. But this person, bro, I used to chit chat with this guy all the time about stuff, and can't do that no more because from stuff that he's posting, I can't deal with you now. Like I can still fuck with your brother because it seems your brother still seems like he's a real nigga, but. You show me your true colors now. Right. It sucks.
It's bound to come out eventually. Some friends grow apart. People got different ideals and different agendas.
It's a weird time.
Yeah.
It's a weird time to be alive because it feels like in our lifetime, race relations got worse than they used to be.
Yeah, they're trying to perpetuate a fucking race war over here, and this shit is kind of crazy because my neighborhood is predominantly poor white people. Like, it's like right up the hill.
You're in the hood or the white hood?
Yeah, I'm in the white hood. It's weird because housing is at the end of my block with like mad black and Spanish people, but they don't really walk the half a block up unless they're passing to go to the park, all the little kids. But the adults stay in housing and call for their kids or whatever, probably call, text them. And yeah, my shit is predominantly poor white folks. And they got their Trump flags up. I mean, they don't bother me.
What the fuck is Trump doing for them?
I don't know. I really don't know what he's doing for them.
I don't get why people get backed back these presidential candidates so much. It's like, man, they didn't do shit. They ain't doing shit. None of them do shit.
It's just like you pick a side. So maybe he, even though he's for the rich more than them, he don't fuck with nobody broke.
Yeah.
And I don't keep broke niggas in my circle, or I'll be broke.
I just can't see picking a side on something that I just feel like is bullshit. It's like, how can I feel passionate? How can I feel passionate about something that I think is total bullshit? Like,
that's how I feel about some
here,
of the protests all the time.
I'm gonna sit here and like lie to myself and tell myself, "Oh, he's got my best interests." Yeah,
right.
This presidential candidate, like, no, my side is the righteous side.
Right.
What the fuck you? Everybody's just fucking like drinking their own Kool-Aid.
Yeah, don't you think that we need a catalyst of some sort, or a martyr, I should say, because MLK was doing his shit back in the civil rights days, but it didn't really mean shit until he got bodied. Malcolm X was doing shit, but it ain't really mean shit until they got bodied. It's like once your figurehead gets bodied, you know, if blacks got to do it, they got to organize a Huey Newton or another figurehead, then he got to get bodied, and then that'll just escalate even more into something. But I'm just saying, like, these laws and these laws and civil rights movements and shit, I guess they were putting that into act, but not until after shit got crazy. It wasn't really just sitting down and talking. It was, but they were probably like, fuck out of here, until a figurehead was bodied. And they're like, all right, we kind of feel bad now, so let's just give them their shit. And they said it was Lyndon Johnson, the president, Lyndon B. Johnson. He was a well-known racist, but he passed the Civil Rights Act and all that stuff. So that was funny. I was listening to a podcast, and he passed mad laws, and the dude was like, you know, how could a well-known racist be so non-racist? He's like, white people something else. White people cool as a motherfucker. He's like, you so racist, you not racist.
It's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you your rights.
Yeah. So,
I hate you so much.
Yep. That's what Lyndon Johnson did.
Yeah, that's
after
crazy.
JFK got bodied.
I got so much control over this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make sure you have rights.
Well,
yeah, I don't feel too. I don't know. I don't feel very energetic today.
one of those downward days. What about the day you went to the dispensary? How long of a drive was that?
Hour.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it took an hour drive over to Mass, and wanted to see what the hoopla was about.
Yeah.
With the dispensary weed and the edibles, and I spent almost $200 there, just getting not much, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Got a couple joints, which was funny because like when I got the joint, I was like, oh man, $12 a joint, not too bad. I'm picturing like joints like we roll up, you know, the size of a blunt. Like,
Hell no, there's like little misty cigarettes. Like,
yeah, bro, they were very small. It was like a little bit longer than my pinky, probably, the actual joint. I was just like, holy fuck, this is tiny.
this is why we don't want them to regulate our shit, because once they get in, they gonna give us like the bag of Doritos at the corner store, mostly air in that motherfucker, selling us oxygen. It's fucked up.
The chocolate bars were like $35 a piece, which that's a fucking expensive candy bar.
It's too much.
You know, but I ate one of those and my girlfriend ate one. And I mean, we get fucked up all the time. We do all types of shit. But to me, it's like I feel like saying acid is relevant because it's like that shit really fucks you up. Intense body high, intense psychedelic effects.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my girl's gonna be fine, whatever. So we eat the candy bar. It's like 30 minutes into it, I'm really starting to get fucked up. I'm like working on the last week's episode and shit, and I'm talking with Nye. I'm just like, yeah, I'm feeling it. And after, I don't know, I got tired of working on the episode, so we wound up going out in the living room, and I just find her like rocking back and forth on the couch, like rocking back and forth, and I was just like, this is like something you see in a movie, like where they like go into like a haunted
corner
house or like a fucking insane asylum, and like there's just people rocking back and forth and shit. And it was like fucking with my high a little bit. I'm like, God damn, I don't even like. I just tried like angling myself to where it's like she wasn't in my line of vision anymore, so I didn't have to see it. I was just like,
he like brushed it under the rug. He's like, this isn't here.
I'm just like, I'm gonna just forget about this and ride this out. Felt bad, but there was like nothing I could do. You know, I was trying to comfort her for a little bit.
Drink some water.
And didn't seem like it was helping at all. So I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna basically ignore this situation and let it ride out. Yeah. So long story short, she did not enjoy herself. I did. I was like, oh, that was, you know, I don't know if it was worth $35, but it definitely did what it's advertised to do. Yeah. Got me fucked up.
Yeah, those those chocolates, I don't know, like the milligram dosage on them is just weird because
it's very hard to tell what you're eating.
Yeah, for sure. So like, I don't know if you maybe honestly might have just like accidentally overdosed on fucking edibles, not realizing it.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really cool.
Fucking I felt like I OD'd on edibles last Thursday because the peach rings that I have, you know, I didn't really take them seriously, but I'm like, it's getting late. You know, we got to wake up early in the morning. Like I wake up at 5 a.m. now, but I wanted to be in bed before 11, so I took the peach rings around like 8:39. Like, I'm trying to get in bed by 10. So I fall asleep by like 10, but woke up at 2 in the morning high as a motherfucker. Like, my heart is racing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And my girl is like, yo, what's wrong with you? I'm like, yo, did you hear that? What is that? There's noises and shit, like critters and shit outside, because where we live in the valley, and sure it'd be like mad possums and deer and shit just running around. So that shit was freaking me out, and my heart was racing, and I couldn't get back to sleep until like a half hour before my alarm clock went off. And I went to work high as a motherfucker. Friday was horrible because I was just so ripped for the first 4 hours of work. And I got the peach rings in my bag right now, and I want to eat them. And I'm like, nah, I don't know.
Them shits are good.
They're really good.
They're good, and they do the job.
It's 500 milligrams, so that's a .5, and that shit is fucking you up.
Maybe let's split a pack.
The whole bag is a .5.
I'll throw you some money. You want to split a bag?
Yeah, we could just eat them for the show.
How many you got on you? Just the one?
I got one that I have opened up already.
And then you got another one?
Yeah, I got a fresh pack.
I'm getting ready to throw my day away.
And then I got.
Actually, let's let them know. So, listeners, if you guys know, I used to be working. I was working 2 jobs, and your boy is no longer a slave to the second job. I got my fucking weekends back.
Yeah, that was bullshit though. You should have quit on air.
Yeah, but
I thought we were gonna do that.
I mean, if we would have did a show during the week, we could have.
Why can't you call there on the weekend?
Because probably I couldn't call him. I couldn't. What was I gonna not show up to my shift and then wait and then call him like, hey, I'm quitting? I can't do that. I didn't want to do that, so I called him early Saturday.
You should have called him Sunday morning and just called him like, hey Gary, or whatever the hell your boss's name is. Hey Gary, I was just calling to see how you're doing. And, you know, he's gonna be caught off guard and shit.
What the fuck? You all right?
And then you just continue the conversation. You try and draw it out.
All right, so let's act out. So I'll be the boss. You be me calling in. So go ahead. Bring. Hello.
Hey Gary, it's me, Nigel.
Hey Nigel, what's going on?
Not much. I was just calling to see how you're doing.
I'm good. Where you at? You're supposed to be working.
No, it's an hour before my shift.
Oh, okay. You're not supposed to be in yet. All right. So yeah. What's going on? What can I help you out with?
Nothing. I'm just a call to see how you're doing.
Well, I'm good. I'm just working.
Oh. How's the produce looking today? Is there last weekend there was a lot of rotten shit.
It's definitely a lot. It's definitely a lot better. But I mean, you can just see it when you come in. I mean, I'm gonna see you here in about an hour. I really got to get back to the stuff I'm doing here. So,
what time did you show up today?
Been here since about 7.
I'm not coming in anymore.
You have a reason why? Did something happen?
Yeah, I fucking quit.
Did you let anyone else know? Did you give them heads up or anything? Or
I'm letting you know right now, bitch.
all right. Well, the language is not needed.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
The language is.
I've always thought this of you. You're a coward, Gary.
All right. You know what? You know what? You don't quit. You're fired. All right.
I already quit.
You don't quit. You're fired.
Hey Gary, where do you want me to put these boxes?
Hey, not now, Brian. Not now.
Gary, where do you want these at?
Not now. Shut the door, Brian.
Shove him up his pussy.
Is Nigel coming in?
Listen up. You're not quitting. You're fired. And I don't want to see you around here ever again.
I fucked your wife. Click. That's how you quit.
No.
I think that's how you quit.
Hey, Gary, where do you want me to put these boxes?
Is Nigel coming in?
I just had to throw some.
Not now, Brian.
That's funny.
He's got to relieve me of my shift.
So no more weekend gig.
Nope. I'm free. Now I no more rushing the show. I get to relax.
Yeah.
Get to hang out. I get to chill. It's fun.
You gotta stack those chips for that Jeep still.
I am. Trust me. I revised it though because I'm thinking I'm gonna have to pay more. Not thinking. Clearly, I'm gonna have to pay more for the 4-door. So I'm thinking that I can just get the 2-door. That's a little bit extended version. Because
Two-door, what we're talking? Jeep
Wrangler Sport 2-door. The Sport 2-door is a little bit longer than just a regular Jeep Wrangler 2-door. The regular one is more boxy. This one has a little bit more length to it. You know, a little bit more.
You're gonna get like a winch.
No, I might, but I might get the winch without the hook and shit because I'm not pulling nobody. But I'll use it for like if I gotta ram through some shit, I could use it like that. I kind of want to get the light bar.
You can't ram through stuff with a winch. That's the
way
thing.
The way it's set up, it's like
It's got like a big bar, like a ram.
It's like almost like a curve to it, and it kind of sits like here's the front of it. It kind of sits out like this.
All right, so all right, fuck it.
With it.
Fuck all that. When are you going to need to drive through something, and what are you going to drive through?
Hey, bro.
Right.
Nah, never that, bro. Can't say you can't even joke about that shit online.
He said the riots.
Nah, you can't even joke about that.
You gotta bleep that out.
Nah, but I would use it. I mean, say the world does go crazy and some fucking zombie apocalypse shit. You gotta just drive through them shits.
So you just want to have it just in case.
Yeah, but also too is that you can soup up shit, bro. You can get a hammock that is designed to sit on the top. Like you take the roof shit off and you sit it from one side to another and boom, you got a hammock. Imagine me pulling up at the fucking drive-ins and I can just be chilling.
Put 2 stakes in the ground and make a hammock out of the shit.
Nah, just I take the top off.
of the Jeep.
Yeah, like the way the bars and shit are.
Yeah.
They like have a hammock shit that's set. Yeah.
So there's 2 opening space you could lay in.
Boom, now I'm chilling, laying there, relaxing.
That's crazy. Seems like it's gonna be a bitch to get out, don't you think? No, you got the bars.
The only thing that's going to be difficult to get
the roof off. He's gonna be hanging the hammock.
That's the difficult thing, taking a roof off. So I'm gonna already have to have the roof off if I'm gonna do any shit like that. Like having a roof off is not something where you're just like last second. Oh, let me just take it off. Nah, you gotta.
People in their driveways.
Gonna get a lift kit.
Start the day. You start the day with it off.
Want to lift it up?
I'd probably just get the all-terrain tires that sit a little bigger.
A little chunkier.
Yeah, I like those.
This is expensive.
Gotta take it off.
$250 a
gotta
tire.
take that bitch off road.
$300.
I like that shit.
Take that bitch off.
I was on
off the road.
I was on the Northway on my way back towards Schenectady during like work one day. It was real early though, and it was raining. some guy on the fucking Northway in a Jeep, all his doors off, roof off, and it was fucking raining.
Downpouring.
Not like downpouring crazy, but it was just like, oh, this is about to start coming, and it was already coming down a little bit, and it's just like, oh, this guy chose the wrong day. This guy chose the wrong fucking day to take all this shit off. I know he was
tight driving.
Super mad, like, shit.
Everything wet in here.
Yeah, that's kind of scary to like just go for the day. Like if you're out and about with the no roof and no doors.
Yeah, just think of the bugs too.
You gotta also think about like, if you don't do it like if there's a chance of rain, like if there's any percentage of rain, you don't do it.
What if there's a freak accident? Freak rain.
Where the day says 0% and then out of nowhere randomly just downpours.
Yep. Warm air movements.
It'd be like that.
Meet up with the cold air.
I'm sure y'all seen the dark cloud over Schenectady, where it just rains over Schenectady, and then you go into the burbs and it's fucking sunny and shit. Like,
you think that happens?
Quite often. Not specifically Schenectady, but I even see this shit in my neck of the woods, where
in the hood,
in the grease bush, in the east green bush, in the north green. I said the grease bush.
In the grease, down where I live, in the grease bush.
Nah, yeah, it'd be all sunny and shit over there, and over in the slums, right by the jails, a dark cloud over the fucking South Troy.
So
that's
God
the grease bush.
The grease bush. That came out accidentally. I'm about to start calling them that.
Grease bushers. So, you think God is being prejudiced?
I wouldn't go to that extent, but I think he's letting the world know where it rains. Vegas shit.
So Nigel's getting a Jeep
soon.
Yeah.
I'm also, here's my announcement. Going to North Carolina in July for a week.
Visit family.
My brother.
Word up.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that show that Sunday.
You're gonna have to call in.
Yeah. Live and direct. Live and direct down from North Carolina.
That's doable. We were doing it while you were on a boat.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we did it while I was on a boat in the middle of the ocean.
I wanted to get into another thing. I dealt with some family stuff over this weekend. My first cousin, she's pregnant with twins, and we found out the whole gender of the baby and everything. But
congratulations!
Congrats to her. But it is what it is. Like, it's just one of those family members. I'm sure we all have them where like you guys were tight as kids, but they are always little assholes as kids, and as adults they're still assholes.
Yeah.
So you're like, you're my cousin and I love you, but fuck off. Mm-hmm. So congratulations for her and her bundle of joys, but she was still pretty bitchy to say the least. It was like a pregnant Zilla, like how they got the bridezillas and shit. You know, the family's predominantly female, and the organization of everything was crazy. It's just like, you know, it was all pretty and nice, but it was supposed to start at 3. And it didn't start until like 7:30.
Oh shit!
So she had all these people waiting on her Instagram live and stuff, and by the time they did the reveal, these people have been waiting on live for maybe an hour just to get like the reveal in 5 minutes. And all right, bye guys. You know what I mean? Like, so my other cousin, her sister, who set up the whole thing, was like, you got to talk to your friends, talk to your people. You had them waiting this long. And she's like, nah. I'm taking pictures for Instagram and stuff.
Oh my god!
Turned out to be a boy and girl is what she's having. So she got them both out of the way in one setting.
It's a big deal now. Gender reveal parties.
Yeah.
Everybody does them.
I guess so.
Guess what I'm having?
Yeah, it's really I really feel like it's a bachelorette party type of thing.
Or is it like a baby shower?
It's like a baby shower, but no gifts as far as I know. There was at least no gifts there. And all the dudes, pretty much all the men were upstairs having beers, smoking blunts, and just talking. We were talking money, politics, like all types of shit. I'm like, this is,
bro,
I like this. It's comfortable.
That shit is nothing but a photo op.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
all
look
them
good-
shits
look good for
a
the gram and
fucking
likes and all that.
photo op.
Yeah.
That's it. All they care about is showing other people what they're doing. It's like people, and all it is, and this is this is me being a psychologist guy. All it is,
Here goes psychologist guy.
all it is because people want to feel important.
Right.
And people will do anything that they fucking can to feel like other people look at them as important. So that's why they go and take all the pictures all the time. Everywhere they go, they take pictures and have to post them up and have to checking and make sure, oh, let me see how many likes I got. Oh, let me see who's looking at this. Everything is for social media to show other people how important they are, so that other people look at them like, oh my God, they're popping, they're lit, they're this, they're that.
Right.
This is why depression is rampant.
Exactly.
That's what they say, because you're seeking the validation from everybody else instead of like
Exactly.
living in the moment.
So
But
it's like she didn't dash. It's like it almost sounds like she didn't even have a gender reveal for the sake of having a gender reveal. She'd had a gender reveal for Facebook
and Instagram and Twitter and all that.
So
shit.
it's like she had a fake gender reveal for that.
It's like, bro, I said congratulations to her and went in for a hug. You know those hugs that you give people you really don't want to hug? That's what she gave me. I'm like, you're my big cousin. We've been playing together, which I used to call her Angelica Pickles, because she was like the asshole, a little bit older than us, bossing us around. I remember she sent me and my cousin who was my age to the store when we were little kids to get peanut chews. They were like 5 cents at the time, and fucking we stacked up mad change and got a shit ton of peanut chews, and she gave us 2 apiece out of like the 20 of them and kept all the shits. That's her personality as a 30 some odd year old now. I'm just like, picture that. I'm just like, damn. I'm like, congratulations, cuz. She's like, whatever, nigga, I got shit to do. Yeah. Gave me one of those like half hugs. I'm like, we're here for you, asshole.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have been like, all right, I'm out. I'd have left, bro.
I went upstairs to chill with her brother and my uncles and shit, and we all just like chopped it up and smoked and shit. But I was like, yo, I'm happy for the addition to the family, but it's kind of like I don't really care as much.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it a buck. It's just like she just got that Cruella DeVille like fucking attitude where you're like, I'm not really happy for you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It was because people.
You guys have
just an ugly personality.
you guys do like food and
Oh yeah, we did. All right, so we did the regular Jamaican shit. We playing loud ass fucking reggae in the backyard, and they like twerking, and she's wearing the tight ass dress with the pregnant belly, doing the twerking and all that stuff that they do. And I'm like, all right, I like the music, but I'm gonna go upstairs. So we chopping it up
they're
and
like
smoking.
daggering and shit.
I guess if that's her thing, I mean, I don't want to know.
Yo, imagine you guys are all upstairs chopping it up on the balcony and shit, and then you see someone come running and jump off the balcony, right onto somebody dancing.
She's fucking pregnant. You can't dagger her that hard.
I forgot about the dagger. Should be like wrestling,
Yeah.
jump off the turnbuckles and shit.
It looks like it's painful for some of the women, but yeah.
Yeah, the thick ones could absorb the impact better. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you see.
So-
But anyway, so all the guys are out there. We just chopping it up, not being loud or anything, chopping up like we are now. And we see this little white lady on her phone. I want to say she was probably like late 50s, early 60s. She got sunglasses and a hoodie on, and she just like got a conspicuous look on the phone, looking around. And so she sees like the 5 of us on the porch sipping and talking and having a good time. And she's like, hey, where's the loud music coming from? You know, and my cousin, who's part owner of the house, he's like, we don't know where the music coming from. What are you looking for? What do you need? You know, it's our property and shit. Like, she's like, well, we live 2 blocks over and we could hear the music, and it's been going on for a couple hours now. It probably been like like I told you, the party started at 7:30, so I probably got there and set up around 6, so an hour and a half now. Still daylight now, summertime, so it's not sunset till like what 8:15, 8:30. It's a quarter
It's
to 8.
the typical time of the year that someone would be playing music loud outside.
There are little kids on the bike because they live across the street from a park. Little kids on bikes screaming and playing in the park and shit. Like there's active noise. Summertime. So she's asking us where the noise is coming from. Those people need to have respect for the neighborhood, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, what do you want us to do? We don't know where the music's coming from. So like, walk away. Just walk away. She's like, oh, walk away? Well, tell them to have respect for the neighborhood. And she makes a call. We don't know who she called. But fucking,
Of course.
eventually, I want to say around 9:30. You know, it's dark now, but it's still active summertime. And the noise ordinance on the weekend's not until 11 o'clock. Let's put that in mind. You know what I mean? Police shows up. By that time, I already left. This is what my uncle was telling me. The police shows up like, yo, you got to turn down the shit. The whole block complaining. I'm like, the whole block? Fuck out of here.
That was one bitch.
That was one bitch. She probably called police like 15 times. Like, they're still playing music. They're still playing music.
You gotta do something. They're jumping off the balcony on the women over there.
Daga, daga.
Starting to get what Random Bull's about.
A lot of women down here where, you know what I say, living better than all them living in America. You have to live in Hollywood compare how a lot of them are live, a lot of men are live, virgin. You see where I come from? Remember say you have a apartment, a build apartment like fuckery and girl a fuck man where I make money, girl where a fuck man where I scam $1 million a month and all them. Imagine people, you have boy down here where I scam people all $500,000, $300,000 a month. US dollar. And I live big, I drive pretty Benz and pretty apartment. And everything I come from, I wear Gucci like a fucking like a old Navy. Gucci this, Gucci that, this and that. This. You understand? So, you know, some people when them come to Jamaica and them say them can't grandstand for the people them when them there around, it intimidate them. Them not like that. You know what I say? Yeah.
Welcome on to the Random Bull.